stars on that shorty just halo. I've been letting know I'm on instead of trying to dodge it.
Hey guys, it's Megan, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to be making a very simple fudge recipe because we usually only make this at Christmas time as a family tradition, but I kind of want fudge now, so yeah, we're gonna make it. So yeah, let's make fudge, because yay. Okay, so now you want to make sure that your hands are washed, your hair is up, all your equipment is clean, and your work surface is wiped down, it's all tidied up, because we've gone over this every single episode. Just want to be clean. Okay, let's just start making fudge now. Okay, so what you're going to need for fudge, this really simple recipe, you're going to need a dash of salt. You're going to need 18 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate. You are going to need 1.5 cups, teaspoons. This is why we have the papers. So this vanilla extract, and then we have 1 can of sweetened condensed milk. It's really important to make sure that you have sweetened condensed milk and not evaporated milk. They're two different things. Just check and make sure that you're grabbing the right can. So yeah, now that we have all of our ingredients ready, we should, like I've said 100 times, not really, that's an exaggeration, let's make some fudge. Yes. Okay, so now that we are at our stove top, we're going to add our 18 ounces of chocolate chips into a small pot. We are then going to add our sweetened condensed milk, and you're going to want to have a scraper because it's really thick and it's going to want to stick to the side of your can. So I'm just going to try and get out as much of this as I possibly can by just scraping. And I like to think of it as you want to make sure you get as much of the product for how much you paid for it. Because I value the money that my mother spends on supplies. Some of the stuff we use here is not cheap at all. Okay. So, now that that's done, we're going to add a dash of salt to it. A little bit of salt. And then we are going to turn this on to low heat because you don't want your chocolate to burn. Because if you have had burnt chocolate, then you know it doesn't taste good. And then we're just going to stir this until it's smooth. And then make sure you're stirring it the entire time so your chocolate, like I said before, does not burn, because you do not want burnt chocolate. So I'll come back to you once this is smooth and we can add the rest of the ingredients and pour this into the pan. Okay, so now that our fudge is nice, our chocolate is nice and smooth, as you can see right here. I'm going to scrape this off. I'm going to add this into here, and we're going to add our teaspoon and a half. Tablespoon. Teaspoon?
Teaspoon.
Teaspoon. Thank you, Mom. So we're just going to do this. So I'm going to add 3 of these.
No.
4.
A teaspoon and a half. 1
6.
teaspoon. That's 1 teaspoon.
Oh, that's 1 teaspoon? This is tablespoon. Mom, this is tablespoon.
You're done.
What?
Continue.
Oh, okay. So, that's added. I'm just gonna mix this in. Just going to nice and add this in. Oh, that looks really good. I want to eat this. But I can't because it's really hot. So that looks nice and smooth. So, now that that's done, sides. And then we have our 8-9-inch pan, and then we use parchment paper, or you can use wax paper. And the way we find it more useful to keep it down in the pan is we just crumble it up into a ball, and then we uncrumble it, and then it kind of goes down more. It's still gonna come up, you know, like a muffin. All right. So I'm going to move some of this out of the way, and I'm going to take our fudge. If I can hold this well, I'm going to pour it in. I need to hold this with the other hand, I think. This arm is a lot stronger than my left arm, so we're going to use this arm. I'm just going to pour it, all this fudge, into our pan. This is going to end out so good. Usually, I'm not the one making the fudge. It's either my mom or my grandma or my siblings. By the way, thank you, Babci, for the recipe. Oh, I love this fudge recipe. Need to get a good grip on this. Okay, so I'm just gonna drop it. I'll just come back to y'all when I've gotten all this out. It's gonna take me a little bit. Okay, so now that all of the fudge has been taken out of our pot, we put it into our 8-9-inch pan, and this is what it looks like. We smoothed it out and everything. So now you're going to keep this out until it's at room temperature, and then you're going to put it in your fridge, and you're going to let it sit there for 2 hours. Once that's done, you're gonna, since we use this, you can just lift it out by the little flaps right here, and then you're just gonna cut it into squares, and then you're done with your fudge. Yeah. Okay, so now that I guess we have our product, to kind of just, like I said before, pick up the two things, and then, well, the power went out, so we kind of ate a lot of the fudge, but I'm just gonna break off a piece. So basically how you cut it is you just slice down the middle, then take one half, then slice that in half, then slice the other half in half, and then you just go the other direction, just keep slicing, and then that's how you kind of cut your fudge. And then if I can break a piece off. So this is kind of what your end product should look like. It tastes really good. I want to take a bite of it right now, but then I won't be able to talk. So yeah, I guess thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.